Hi, it's Robbie from Southern California, and today I'm going to talk celery. Just celery. The evils of celery. Look at that. No, celery is wonderful, but we do need to know something about celery. Here is celery down here. Look at this. You see that? It is coming out of the bottom of the pot. Let's go into the garden because I do have a lot to say about celery, and that it may warn you on not to grow celery in certain places. As I walk up to my garden, I want you to see that this is my ginger and turmeric table. There is no celery in here, and no celery will ever be allowed. And here is my pizza garden. My vertical bucket garden, no celery will ever be in there either. Yes, there's celery in there. It shouldn't be in there. Let's talk celery for a few minutes, and let me tell you one thing. Celery is wonderful. It's one of the best greens you can possibly get. And don't forget, you want to eat those leaves because the leaves are probably even better than the stalks. And that's what I use, is the leaves. I use it in soups and stir fries and salad. Anytime I'm going to have some greens, I chop up celery leaves. The problem with celery is a massive grower underneath, in your containers, in your flower pots, in your buckets. What you see on top, there's 10 times underneath. It's all over the place. It's just webbing through the entire container it grows in. Some plants grow a big root and then they have some small roots off of it. They can grow together. Tomatoes can grow with other things. There's a lot of things that can grow together. But when it comes to celery, I can't think of truly any companion plant when it comes to container gardening. Celery loves water. It needs a lot of water. Here is a celery. It is now gone to seed, which is great. You know how much celery seed costs? But it literally sucked the life out of this tote. If I would have had a squash in there, it would have ended the squash. It would have ended the tomatoes because it sucks all the nutrients out, which is a good reason for us to eat it. It sucks all the water out. And even if you do a two-system, you know how I do a lot of two-system buckets where you can compost on the bottom and grow something on the top? Celery will go through and into the bottom. It will take up everything. It would take every nutrient it can get a hold of. Give it a separate container or a separate flower pot. They don't need a massive container. You've got a little celery growing down there, and they'll get big in a small container. Look how big this got in this one container. But notice there's nothing else in there. It has basically gotten rid of everything. There was bok choy in there, no more. There was mustard greens in there, no more. It literally sucked the life out of that container because it wants it all for itself. Can't blame it. That's the way it grows. And water. You have to maintain water for it. But let me tell you in here, this is celery. This whole thing in here, oh, there's worms, is all, see all the roots in there? There's celery in there. Here's the mustard. Nothing can grow. I've got a little bit of walking onions in there, but look how they're struggling. A little bit of mustard, which really can't take off. This is in its own pot and will be getting its own home soon. I literally have to lift this entire thing up. See this? It's a carpet of celery. I'm going to have to chop it out. I will compost the roots. The roots are perfect. It's wonderful. Think of all the nutrients it's got. I mean, it's going to be wonderful to compost, but I've got to get it out of there. So if you grow celery in something like this is struggling, look at all the insects that are getting to this. Why? This poor plant can't get enough water because the celery came up in there. And that causes, see, a lot of plants to struggle. Look around and see if you've got plants growing really good and some that maybe got celery growing with it and they don't look that good. It could be because the celery is taking everything your plant needs. So the main thing is, when you're doing container gardening, make sure celery has its own container. Even in a two-system, don't use it for a two-system. You can use parsley. Parsley gets a big root, but it doesn't get as bad as celery. You can put anything in a two-system. You can put anything in your totes, but just keep the celery in its own room. And this way the celery's happy. And let me tell you something. Not only will your plants be happy, you'll you'll be happy too when you have a bunch of great looking plants. With that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. The celery seed is really good. I've eaten it. Gosh, it smells good.